Greetings and salutations. Welcome to the Casso podcast, episode 26.
He landed all silly.
Baby Yoda just took a hit
Again,
again,
part two.
and we are broadcasting from beautiful Brighton, Colorado, right in the heart of Colorado's 8th congressional district, and right in the heart of our ancestral lands for at least the last 30,000 years. Once he gets his headphones on, or he
Yeah.
either way. What's up, AJ?
It's early.
Come on, man.
It's really early.
It's 10 o'clock. Oh my god.
It's early and I'm not awake.
Why not? You're a bartender, bud?
I was up late last night, dude.
Yeah, working?
Yep, always working. Dude, I'm trying to wake up, man. We took maybe 10 extra minutes before we went on for me to wake up, and it's early.
What's
It's
new?
early. Nothing much. Same old.
You're still protesting the war in Iran?
Yep.
Once it ends, you're going to shave your head?
Yep. Buzz cut in a couple days.
Butt cut?
Yeah.
Mutt cut?
Yeah. No. Nothing much. Just working pretty much. Same old.
Yeah.
Same old story. It's just kind of like what's going on in the world. Same old.
Yeah, what's going on in the world? The war.
Yeah. Oh, a war. Lovely.
We're up to 1.2 billion a day instead of 1 billion. That's pretty cool.
1.2 billion what?
A day
For what?
on the war in Iran. What do you think?
Well, I'm telling you.
You think war's free? A lot of Republicans think it's free.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of
They ain't
Republicans.
gonna pay for it.
Oh, you're paying for it if you.
No,
if you
they're not. We are.
Oh yeah, if you make under 100,000 a year, guess what? You're really paying for it. So.
Yep. Well, I talked about a couple weeks ago
Oh.
getting gas and whatnot, and how
Yeah.
it was my first time.
Hey, it's come down to 375 here in Denver. That's awesome.
Dude, that hurt the other day. I paid gas for the first time,
No.
and I was telling the story. I paid with cash, so I was like, 40 on pump, whatever, and then it got me like almost all the way full, but not.
Nope. I know I could use when I could fill up the Renegade, dude, for $21, and now it's $37 for a little car like that. It's not good.
Mm-mm.
What else is going on in the world? Nothing. It seems like nothing.
This week has been kind of slow.
Yeah. Plus, we've been on hiatus all week. Some of our family came in from California,
Mm-hmm.
and we spent the majority of the week with them. It was pretty cool. But,
Yeah.
Then you've been out of town. You went to Glenwood Springs.
Yeah, I did that.
That's crazy.
Amusement park that's on a mountain.
Yeah. You didn't get scared of heights?
Of course I did. That was the worst thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember my dad took us there when we were kids, and I was like, "Oh wow, this is too high."
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, no. I did the mountain stuff. That was a reference for something else, but no, we did a cave tour and checked out the hot springs.
I'm surprised you haven't done the Manitou Incline.
I want to. That's a summer thing.
You're not in shape, dude.
I could do it. Just
It's like you used to be in shape.
yeah.
It was we were playing basketball the other day, and I'm like, I'm done. I will never participate in one more athletic thing, not even darts.
You're old, man.
I can't even do darts. Ow!
When do you think it happened? When do you think you were?
I was about 49, and it started happening. And then once your mind hits 50,
that's it.
Yeah, I'm a senior citizen. I can't throw a football. I can't shoot a basketball. Seriously.
See what I'm saying? Everybody
awful.
who knows me personally, I'm like, oh, my dad's old. Yeah, because he claims that he's old.
Yeah, no,
he's not that old. No, he claims to be that old.
Yeah, I'm that old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, if we had to do a round of darts, it would hurt. A round of darts. Be like, my elbow, my knee,
my back,
my weenus.
My weenus.
For everyone knowing, that's where it is.
Relax.
Relax. Oh my god, that's silly. When we got that, remember from The Hangover, because we were like, oh, what the hell's a weenus? We're like, oh, it's an elbow. It sounds really bad, but it's not.
Yeah, no, I've like I'm 25, but I mean, the other day we left at 8 o'clock and got home at 1:30. I'm not made for that anymore, dude. I can't. I was the most grumpy I've been in a while just because I was tired and I'd missed my nap time.
Your nap time like a baby?
Yeah.
You know how old I feel? I feel like 67. Oh wait, you didn't even fist bump. We got in here. We
I
got to
don't
get
want
that in.
to.
Come on, snail. Why won't you do it at the bar?
I know what's
Oh
coming.
God, that is so funny.
Mm.
I don't know why it's funny, but it is
Um, what else is new, dude?
nothing.
Yeah,
I
that's it.
don't. I literally scanned the airwaves for topics of.
Well, I
Okay,
mean,
no, here's one. Okay,
uh-huh.
let's let's start with this one because it actually is pretty important with the Senate right now. Just last night while we were sleeping at 2 in the morning here in Mountain Standard Time or Daylight Time or whatever the fuck time we were at.
Whatever it's called, yeah.
Yeah, right here in the mountains, where Denver's the only city, or Denver and Albuquerque are the only cities in it. But anyways, the I'm all-
We're all mad at Mountain Standard Time.
yeah,
Yeah.
because we always gain or lose an hour, and it's always the wrong way.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, the Senate passed by voice vote. They didn't want to take a recorded vote because they're a bunch of sissies, but they did a voice vote and passed to fund all of the Department of Homeland Security except ICE, which is not a big deal right now because ICE is funded through the end of next year to almost $200 billion or more funded than the actual United States Marines. The United States Marine Corps is less funded than ICE.
Nice.
Anyways, the House will pass it because they have no backbone. If the Senate doesn't have a backbone, the House has no bone. They're a dog with no bone. So they'll pass it, and we'll see if Trump signs it. If he signs it, basically, and there's a lot of ways to look at it. Basically, if he does sign this bill that only funds the Department of Homeland Security up to ICE, ICE will run out of money next year. And I can't see a way for, honestly, if the Senate, especially the Senate Republicans, have dug their feet in up to this point, I can't see them, passing a bill to fund ICE next year, especially with what it's those two murders that happened, and that's what stopped all of this nonsense.
No, for sure.
And
Well,
so,
I mean, it sucks that
yeah,
two people had to get murdered for it to be stopped,
yeah,
but
yeah. Now,
that's
but
good.
now that they're at the airports again, and we'll talk about that in a second. ICE is at the airports for the next year and a half at least. So, but anyways, if we get to the point to honestly, and the midterms turn out like most people think they'll turn out anyways,
Yeah.
the Democrats the Democrats can literally abolish ICE by not funding it. And
Hmm.
that's what will happen by the end of next year. So we won't have to worry about these targeted goon squads. That doesn't mean that we're not going to enforce immigration law. That doesn't mean we want an open border. None of us want an open border because we don't want terrorists like all of the white nationalists that are in this country. We don't want people like that in this country. We don't want them coming through the southern border or the south border. We don't want them coming through Mississippi or Alabama either. If you were being honest, you want to talk about terrorists? They're not Mexican moms coming from Tijuana. They're actually guys from Alabama, Mississippi. Those are the real terrorists in the United States. There's my rant of the day. That was a good one too.
Alex Jones moment of the day.
Is that a good? Am I right? Am I wrong?
I think you're
Prove
right.
me right. Prove me wrong.
Settle down. Settle down. That's it.
Prove me, that's why I said prove me right, because all you can do is prove me right, because you can't prove me wrong on that one. Domestic terrorists with AR-15s or domestic terrorists with AR-15s. The only one I know are those kind.
Anyways, side note. Well, did you see that they what are your thoughts on this? That they updated the military age to 42 or whatever. You
Yeah,
could smoke weed
yeah.
now.
They can kind of try to scare you guys into a draft. It's never going to happen.
Yeah, I
What are you
mean,
going to do? Go fight drones? Seriously, because that's all Iran has. They don't have a standing military, and
yeah.
China sure as hell ain't going to send Chinese to die over there.
Hmm.
What are you guys going to do? Go fight drones?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I saw that the other day.
yeah. It's all
Hmm.
them trying to scare us. You don't. Guess what? You don't scare us. Because
Well,
guess what? For one, we're not functionally retarded, and for two, some of us actually think about politics. So
you can't say
I said functionally retarded. I didn't say a bad word.
no, 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 no. Oh man.
uh, I'm on a heater today, buddy.
Yeah, dude, this is what happens when I don't sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, actually, let's get back to talking about what happens with ICE at the airports because that's a big deal. Because we're flying to Vegas literally a month from today.
Yeah.
So what do you think about them being at the airports? Do you think something bad is going to happen? Do you think a murder is going to happen? Because I won't even call it a shooting anymore. I won't call it an incident. I will call it a murder. Because if they shoot somebody in an airport, that is cold-blooded murder, and that's on the hands of the president. So what
I
what, what do you think?
I feel like it's really odd to have them at an airport
Yeah,
because you know how hard it is to board a plane as like you know what I mean? Like as a citizen, it's hard to board a
it's hard
plane.
enough. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So like I have
It's
a
a pain in the ass
yeah,
enough without
I have
having
a hard time.
SS soldiers watching you do it.
But
Yeah,
like, but
yeah,
what are they gonna catch? Because
yeah,
I highly doubt that an immigrant would go to the airport of all places
yeah,
and try to like if it's hard
yeah,
for us, it's got to be a trillion times harder
yeah.
for them.
I'm gonna
So
wear I'm gonna wear my alien mask from Halloween so they don't see I have brown skin.
check out the Halloween episode if you haven't checked it out.
No, no,
That's one of my
no,
favorites of all time.
just to hide my brownie. I'm gonna. I mean,
Yeah, go back and check out the Halloween episode. Anyways,
and I'm gonna have my social security card laminated on my chest and my
mhm,
birth certificate. That way, if I get shot, they shoot me through my social security card and birth certificate.
it's a
That's what
good
I'm gonna
idea.
do.
It's a
Yeah.
good idea. No,
Under that, though, my shirt's gonna say "fuck eyes" too.
but but
And
that's
then the whole if there's a line of them, I'm just gonna be like ba 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 uma mau mau ba ba uma mau.
no, but I just don't get it. I just don't get why.
You
I
get
mean,
it.
that's a
No, you get it.
oh, I do, but
It was
that's a
domestic terrorism.
that's a really bad trap. Like a really
Yeah,
bad trap.
yeah. Domestic terrorism because most of the guys in ICE are Proud Boys and those kind. So,
Mhm.
yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't know what I said. I don't remember.
What's going on? My father's malfunctioning.
Yes,
No, but
I'm half AI robot. I got the implant yesterday, bud.
I didn't.
He said, "No, you didn't." I was in surgery for 3 hours getting the implant in my head.
And
Except for I want.
now I could order DoorDash through my head.
I actually implanted it in my butt though. So
What?
all I had to do
You have
is
to, anyways.
squeeze cheese, and we got Taco Bell at the door.
Oh, squeeze cheese.
Squeeze cheese.
Well, yeah. I,
What do you tell
would
me?
you okay? Would you actually? Are you actually thinking about getting the implant?
No,
No.
that scares me.
Why? Oh,
Um,
that scares you, but becoming a robot doesn't scare you?
no. Getting the implant scares me because it's their network interfering with my neurons. With
Dude, this man went to bed at 6 o'clock last night. He has way too much.
I might. I might.
No.
If it's non-invasive, if it's small. I don't want a big knot on my head like that. What's on your head? Oh, I don't know. I'm connected to Tesla's network.
Hang on, I'm in the meta. I'm in the metaverse right now.
Hold on, let me blink my eyes.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my God.
That's terrifying.
Well, let's get on topic of that because it just happened 2 days ago. AGI, Artificial General Intelligence, NVIDIA, which is the major company doing all this, said that they did it, which means that their computer systems right now, and we're not even really talking about quantum computers yet, which will actually take it to a way different level when we're talking about operating in the multiverse. But for now, we're we're operating in this universe, which is again a simulation. But they have AGI, which means that every single one of their computers in every single discipline on Earth is smarter than any human alive right now. What do you think about that? And they can prove it with backed papers that can be peer reviewed. What do you think about that?
I think you're Alex Jones.
Dude, I didn't do it. I didn't say it. I don't know what I said.
No,
They said it. I mean, they wouldn't make that claim unless they could make it too.
are
Just so
we
you know,
too
it's not.
far gone? Like, are we getting? Are
It's
we?
it's to a point where, yeah, I honestly not from human son. I don't think it's from. I think it's out of our hands now. I really do.
That sucks, dude.
Well, I like, and again, we talked about it last week on the podcast, dude. The one thing that the Trump administration that has done is they've actually said no, states aren't going to be making their own regulations. We're going to come at this from a nationalist perspective, and it's going to be aimed right at China. That's the one thing I do like. I don't want the state legislatures, and God knows I love state legislatures. I did play in the minor leagues myself, but I did. Never got to go major for a lot of reasons. Thanks, thanks redistricting. No, just
Played in the minor leagues. Yeah, yeah, the good old days.
yeah, but the yeah, they made, and I like the framework. The Senate and House will pass it, and again, I don't know if they would with Democrats in control of one. So this is one of the times where I'm actually glad that Republicans have the levers of control with the federal government because it's basically going to be unregulated, and I think I, normally I like to have some kind of rail guards in any type of piece of legislation to say, hey, wait a minute, what if it goes this way? What if it goes this way? At least it keeps us. No, this one we need to be fighting with China and Russia for that matter, but mostly China. We need to be fighting with them on this front now because whoever gets to that first is going to dominate the world. I don't want anyone to dominate the world, but if somebody has to dominate the world, I'd rather it be the United States without Trump.
United States, but very different.
Yes.
What? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I agree.
Or Vance.
Ooh, dude.
Or
Speaking of
Kamala.
which,
No Kamala. No Kamala. She's running. Did you hear that too? No
yeah,
Kamala. No Kamala up in here.
no, she doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Well, the problem is she does have a chance. She
I
can
don't think
hijack
so.
the party. Her and AOC is the ticket, and talk about the beatable ticket.
No, I don't think you could beat Gavin. I don't think she could beat Gavin.
Okay, and here's where we get back to what we.
Except for what he said
Uh,
on Jimmy Kimmel when he was like,
what did he say?
"Oh my God, dude,
I didn't. I
did you
missed
see
that
it?"
one. Tell us
He
about it.
was like, "Well, the one I got was he was like, I can't read,
Okay, so he called himself a retard.
pretty much." But then, well, then he was
Yeah.
like most of you,
Oh, he called all of us retards.
you gotta stop saying that word, man.
Functionally retarded.
You know you can't say that. Don't
Special needs.
say that. That's fine. You get, we're gonna get canceled before.
And if Trump didn't get canceled for literally mocking a special needs reporter.
um, no, but I think Gavin takes it, which is arguably,
That's not necessarily a good thing either.
yeah,
Oh.
arguably. I wouldn't say just no.
Captain
It's not.
California.
It's not just as bad, but it's pretty
I used to
bad.
like him a lot 20 years ago.
Uh-huh.
But he pulls the same shit that all politicians, including myself, pull. You start to believe your own headlines. You start to believe that you are the greatest thing that's ever hit
Mm-hmm.
democracy. You start to think, yeah, why not me? I deserve to be there. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of that kind of thing. But
And I can't read. That's what he said. I don't know what speech he was talking about. This is real. Go check out the
this is real,
Jimmy Kimmel because I
as
thought it
opposed
was,
to AI.
yeah,
You said yeah.
pretty much. No, but he was on Kimmel and he was like, I was reading a speech and I suffer from dyslexia and I can't read, but vote for me because I'm. That was when he announced that he was
Yeah,
running. Yeah.
yeah. And I'll be honest, not that there's. I would pick somebody from Southern California. I think the politics are more volatile there. I think they're more in stream with the United States than Northern California. And they come, Kamala, him, they come from Northern California. I think California is two different states, if we're being honest about it. But I would trust a politician from Southern California a lot more than I would from Northern in this case, too. The Democrats don't have an answer. That's the problem, dude. And then it's not like the
Well,
who tell
they
me
haven't for years.
yeah, tell me one Republican that oh shit they would knock it out of the ballpark. There's no Republican that's the answer either. But
Yeah.
the Democrats need somebody to overcome all this, and I don't see anybody sitting there
Well,
right
they
now.
haven't since Hillary, in my opinion.
Well,
Since 26, since I mean they let Trump win
we
twice.
long have needed a woman president. I'm
Well,
serious.
yeah, you're not
And
wrong,
so, but
but
not Hillary at the time. She had her chance. She should have beat Barack. Seriously, at the time he was a junior senator from Illinois. She should have beat him, and she couldn't.
can't beat my man though. That's my goat.
Yeah,
That's
that's my homie.
that's my goat.
That's my homie. I have a picture with him, but the Colorado Democratic Party lost it. I'm like, where's my? I was bugging people for like months. Where's my picture of me and Obama? I was like,
Me and Barack.
me and Michelle,
Me and
me and Barack and Michelle. Where? Come on.
we go way back.
They're like Rep Casso. Chill out. We'll find it.
Uh-huh.
Oh shit! Here it is. 30 years later. Where is it?
No, but
There's another lie the Democratic Party told me.
no, you can't. Hillary didn't stand a chance both times. Can't beat Barack. Can't do it. And then with Trump, I mean, I talk about it literally like till I'm blue in the face. Trump was so different and new and like, oh my God, little Marco Rubio, he could say that. Oh, he's making fun of Jeb Bush. He could say that. Oh, he said lock up Hillary. Oh my God, this is exciting. And it was like edgy and like, oh, this is crazy. But
It's pretty funny now.
yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. And then
And that's where
but then you saw like what's crazy is you could see the Democrats being like, dude, you got to be edgy. You got to be edgy or we're gonna lose this. And then that's when Hillary was like, Pokemon Go. Pokemon, go to the polls. Oh my gosh.
and they had that company, whoever owns Pokemon, had you guys doing that so they could actually build a database around looking for Pokemon, and they know exactly where everybody lives.
Okay.
That doesn't scare you?
No.
Why?
Okay.
I'm gonna have my Tesla robot sock you up
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
in the solar plexus.
Well, you keep saying that. But then, well, no. And then so Trump won and did nothing for 4 years except meet the guy from North
Trump won the
Korea.
Electoral College, which again we should not have.
And then I mean, he did such a poor job. They let somebody like Biden win, which honestly, in my opinion, he was gonna win no matter what. Coming out off the roots of Barack and all that,
Then
he
the
should.
pandemic,
Yeah,
how botched they.
yeah. So he was gonna win no matter what. But
Yeah,
then he went to sleep, and he was, you know, old.
yeah.
We all get old, and then same thing happened. But and then trying to make him rerun again, and we talk about it all the time, and then putting Kamala in last minute and like, oh, she's gonna run. Was a
Yeah.
horrible decision. There was no
Yeah.
traction. There was no trust in Kamala.
And
There still is no.
it's a circumvention of the processes that we've had in place for
You know what's
250
crazy?
years. Yeah.
Kamala Harris was
Yeah.
was
No, you can change it. Kamala.
Kamala. Yeah, she was vice president for 4 years, and
Kamala.
I still don't know anything about her.
I
You
do.
know what I mean? Like I don't know.
I know.
I know her like.
I know something about her. She's awful. That's what I know about her.
Yeah, so it's like
Not because she's a woman either.
nobody's thinking that, Dad.
I have to qualify
Who's
because it's like
thinking that? Yeah. Nobody thought that. I know we're like Hillary sucks and Kamala sucks
I know.
just because of who they are. No, yeah, I guess you're right.
See,
We're attacking two women. No,
Donald Trump's kind of a woman.
kind of.
That's what I heard.
He's built like a woman.
Yeah,
You
I
know
want to
what's,
slap him like a woman.
you know what's crazy?
Like a woman.
Oh my God. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Again, that's a joke.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Yeah.
No.
I want to pull his hair like a woman.
Oh, ugh.
Now I hope you guys know I'm joking.
Mm.
Oh my goodness.
No, but yeah.
Yeah.
So saying, I think it's okay. You know what? Yeah, back up my claim. I think
Yeah,
Gavin
yeah.
Newsom's the same way. They're not.
Okay, tell us. That's interesting. That's an interesting claim.
No, like the same feeling I get for him is the same I got for Hillary and Kamala.
He's a chick.
No, he's just no.
He's a chick.
See, you're making.
See, you're
no.
stop digging
you're,
that hole,
you're,
buddy.
you're making it about them being women. I'm talking about who they are as people, which doesn't mean anyways.
They're super liberal.
Yeah, yeah. I don't. It's not
Say
not my
that.
thing. Okay.
Don't make it seem like because he wears eyeliner, he's a chick. Like the vice president.
he's trying to read. He can't read.
Yeah. Or like Kash Patel.
I miss that guy. That guy doesn't do enough.
Oh man,
I like when he's in the news.
I do too.
That's
I
my
like when he
favorite.
fights with Congress because he looks like such a weenie. He looks like such a weenus.
Dude, I do like when he fights with Congress and they have him under oath and he's just
Yeah.
the whole time.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Yeah. Yeah. So who knows? Hopefully we get out of this war.
There's not much of a war left.
What do you mean?
All that's left is for them to start bombing, for Iran to start. I mean, they're backed into a corner. They're going to start hitting civilian targets. They're going to start hitting oil targets. They're going to start hitting military targets even harder than they have. We backed them into a corner. Now finish them.
Oh my God.
Shit, I didn't want to go to war, but now do it. Damn. It's enough nonsense.
Get it over with. Yeah.
God damn.
Oh my God.
That's silly. But
So,
I honestly, all joking aside, I think we'll be out of the quagmire soon. But I mean, honestly, we don't even, again, because our Pentagon lies to us these days. We don't know how many Americans have even died.
yeah,
Seriously.
no. And well, here's one for you. Last week I saw a news clip and it was like Trump saying United States and Iran are at the table. Peace talks. And I was like, yeah. And then I like turned my phone off, reopened it, and it was like Iran saying none of that is true.
Yeah.
None of what we just reported is true.
Yeah.
They hate us.
Yeah.
Oh,
So is he
man.
lying or are they lying?
Why
Normally,
would they lie?
okay,
Why
no,
would
but
they lie about that?
well, here's historically, son. A country like Iran would be the liars and we would be the just country, but that's where he's blended the lines so bad is that the United States now is in the same company as North Korea, Iran, Venezuela, Cacapipi, all of it. All of the bad countries.
Okay, but why would Iran lie about that?
Excuse me. Just to make Trump look bad. For no other reason to make Trump look bad. Oh, he's a liar. He's lying. He's not. Even if they are negotiating. Oh, I mean, why wouldn't they? You
What
can
a
make
move.
you can make up anything these days. AI can.
maybe make somebody look like they're alive.
Maybe we're AI right here.
Maybe they look like somebody's alive.
Yeah, maybe they make it. Maybe it's AI like the Prime Minister of Israel
Oh, you don't have to say his name.
with
It,
6 fingers, or his ring jumps from finger to finger.
Apex scares me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
Anyways,
we're about 8,000 miles from Tel Aviv, so we're all right. Watch a drone. There's a drone. There's a drone.
I know.
Oh!
As soon as you said that, a plane
But guess
flew
what?
through.
I wouldn't think it was Israel. I wouldn't think it was Iran. I would think it was my own government. There's a drone. Ice drone.
No.
See it now, DC. Now we're
Dude,
starting to see it.
there's a couple. Yeah,
An
that
ice
scares
drone.
me. That scares. Like, yeah, we'll talk about it off air because I don't
Why
want.
does
I don't
that
want to
scare
die. Not an ice drone, but
you? An ice drone.
a certain Middle Eastern drone scares me.
Oh,
We'll talk about it after. Dude, you don't understand the rabbit holes I go down learning about
yeah.
uh the great state of Israel. Yay. I have to say that. I'm too afraid to
The once great state.
all the time great.
No.
Dude, you don't get nervous with that?
No.
Do you know how many
No.
rabbit holes? I understand
You know
they're
how
far
many
away.
people? You know how many people don't agree with their policies.
Yeah,
So
and for the record, since we
we're
were
not
talking, we're
anti-Semitic.
not anti-Semitic. We
We're not
don't. Yeah,
anti-Islamic either. To be real honest,
yeah.
I don't like any religion.
Really?
I think it's all fake. That's you want to talk about fake news? There's somebody.
No, I don't. I'm a man of faith, but
I'm a man of faith in God. I'm not a man of faith in man and their religion.
oh,
Ooh,
oh,
ooh. See,
clip it,
we just went
clip
to
it.
class. We just went to class.
What?
You were
You
in
just got
philosophy
schooled.
101.
You just got schooled.
Am I lying?
That's a good way to put
Now
it.
look at and let's have a little philosophical discussion about it. If all the books of faith were written by God, wouldn't they all be perfect and wouldn't they all be the same in every religion? They were written by man for man. So I don't take any faith in that. I put faith in that I know that there's a creator of this simulation.
Okay, but like somebody had to write it. Do you think God was like, hang on, let me write these down real
Well,
quick?
let's see. Okay. Well, what about the Book of Mormon? John Smith wrote that. They think God wrote it through John Smith.
Yeah, but that one's a bit different.
No, it's the same thing.
No,
It's it's the same stuff.
no, but I
It's the
don't.
same Oreo stuff.
No, I see where you're saying.
I didn't know you went to seminary school. Sorry.
No, but
I didn't know you went to seminary school last weekend.
that happened what 3,000 years after
Yes.
Christ? Yeah, that's not
Well, the okay, you want to talk about the books of the Bible happened 300 years after him.
okay. But there's like historical knowledge that was real happening.
The,
We talk
syno-
about it all the
the
time.
synoptic gospels were written 60 to 100 years after he allegedly died.
We talk about it all the time, dude. How do
No.
you can't
And then
when the Romans are saying that they killed Jesus?
the gospel according to John was literally written 300 years afterwards.
Okay,
Mark,
prove to me that Aristotle or Socrates was a real person.
because there's historical documents, there's birth certificates, those kind of things.
Okay, there's
No.
historical documents on
There's
Christ.
only Christian documents in
What
the
are you
letters of
talking
Paul.
about? No.
Yes, there is.
What
There's
about like
you know
what about the artifacts that the Catholic Church found?
no. Listen to this, and I do think Jesus existed, but I don't think that he existed the way that they said. But anyways, there was no record of him in Judaic lineage. Which, if he's supposed to be a son of David, I mean, they trace the lineage back. There's no mention of that because they stopped doing that 100 years before then, anyways, because the Romans occupied them. Blah 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 blah. Um,
So but then you're being dishonest.
no.
There's no medical
So
records even though you knew that they stopped doing it. So you're being dishonest.
I'm not being dishonest. I'm putting it into its proper perspective.
No, no, not at all. You're not putting it proper because you listen to what you just said.
Hmm.
You said there's no historical knowledge of him and there's no uh linking him to David because and then that was your argument to say
No.
that it's not real. But then you say, "Oh, but they also stopped doing that for 100 years before him." So
All you have to do, and honestly, because again, if we are to believe the stories that we're told, it's not going back on Joseph's side either. It's going back on Mary's side. They don't know Mary's surname. Seriously, they don't know that she is a descendant of King David. Now, that for all people of faith, that's why it's called faith. Is because you're actually taking a leap away from reason, and that's all fine and well. People can live the way they want to live, but I'm not saying anything.
They call it faith because you believe in nonsense.
God, my dad, rest his soul, died a Christian. And that's okay. My grandparents, rest their souls, died Christians, Catholics,
Mhm.
which is different. But um, I think I don't know. I'm not here to liberate the world, but I'm here to say, for me personally, I think
No,
there's
but
a
I.
different way. Yeah, for me,
But
I'm not.
how do
I
you
would
say that?
never. I actually made sure that you guys weren't Catholic, not because I was against Catholicism, but I made sure you and your sister weren't, so you could choose your faith.
Yeah.
No,
No, but,
that's a good thing.
yeah. Well, I just.
I was born into mine and had to go to school and had to go to religious study classes, had to get confirmed. I had to do all that because my mom and dad made me.
Mm,
But I rescind that as well. Yeah,
just historical knowledge is.
yeah.
But
And there,
what do you talk about?
you know, the only people that were documented back then were the upper class. That's why we don't have a lot of records for you and I personally. We can't go back and say, oh, we were here at the time when New Mexico and Colorado were territories, because they didn't keep records of us back then. We were like dogs.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
seriously, the aristocracy was the only people that kept records of.
Yeah, so that's what I'm
So,
saying
but
is,
we know,
and that was like
yeah,
we're pretty civilized at that point,
yeah,
you know.
and that, I mean, this is 2,000 years later,
Yeah.
and so, but we know because of where we are and where our grandparents were and their parents and that kind of stuff. We know we come from New Mexico and Colorado,
Do we though?
unless somebody came from Europe, and yeah, there could be a
But
case
but
like
you
that.
see
Yeah,
what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying? You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, well, you can't. Obviously, we have a common ancestor that was around
yeah.
somewhere.
Just because because of where
Hmm.
we live, that's why we give it credence. But I mean, people weren't as mobile as they were, and so you kind of put all those pieces together. Oh, yeah, I
Mm.
worked from Colorado to New Mexico, but 5 generations ago, 6 generations ago, there was no birth certificates because they didn't give birth certificates to people like us.
Yeah. Well,
Just like they're trying to not do it
just like
again. Just like they're trying to do it again.
and they didn't have a
Yeah.
birth certificate
Even
for.
though my Constitution says I'm a citizen, they're trying to do it again.
They didn't have a birth certificate
Yeah.
for Jesus,
Yeah.
but all these stories
Guess what
are
though? Again,
historical knowledge that
for ICE and Trump, I was born in Denver, Colorado, which is in the United States of America.
for 3,000 years.
Yeah. For at least 30,000 years, this is our ancestral homeland. Eat it, buddy.
Yeah, no, that's an interesting topic.
So no, when I talk about religion, when I talk about politics, I don't ever, because I don't think there aren't a lot of people that even think like me do, to be honest. But I don't try to say, oh, I don't, I don't try to enforce my impressions on you even, or my
Hmm.
kids, or my spouse, or my mom. For me though, I think I've seen a lot of stuff come and go, and I think that there's a better way, and there's a new path forward, which is my book coming out this year.
Guys,
Yes.
pre-order,
Check it
pre-save,
out.
pre-save this book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pre-save A New Path Forward by Edward Casso.
Is that the name of it?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
by the Honorable Edward Casso,
All right, ruined
or
it.
former representative,
Ruined it.
the
Dude,
Honorable.
I was like, oh, really? Oh, okay. Okay.
Don't make me bring up stories, dude. I don't make me on the podcast. Do not make me bring up stories.
Bring up stories. I don't know if I do.
Bring up stories.
I don't know if I do. we, we gotta fill time.
Actually, we're at 33,
Oh,
just like when Jesus died. In history,
is that not?
I just
That's
said
all
that.
I'm
I
saying.
just said that.
No, we on mine we are.
Yeah, maybe.
Dude, that was so good. You're like, religious people, to have faith is to step away and have a leap of faith into nonsense.
No, in philosophical in philosophical in phil- in philosophical discussions, then there's a difference and there's a justification for belief in God between faith and reason. Some people like to use faith. Some people like to use reason. That's all I'm saying. I'll stand on the side of reason. With that being said,
That's blasphemous.
to who?
Okay.
To
We,
who?
we gotta make it to 30, man. We gotta make it episode 30. We gotta
Oh,
stop.
to who?
Yeah, we're getting close to not hitting that 30 mark.
We're getting close to being struck by lightning. If we're being blasphemous. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. Well, that was fun. I like see. Okay, so obviously the war's going on and there is news, but I like when there's not a lot of news and we just get to have fun
Yeah, that's funny.
and not focus.
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, although we talk about the news every week, I don't like it. No, I don't hate it, but I don't. I wish there was like fun news to talk about most
Yeah,
of the
good
time.
news.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
The United
and
States is at an all-time high.
yeah, gas prices are $1.50.
Trump's not our president. There's a lot of good shit that could happen.
$1.50 gas. Yeah.
Oh man. All right. With that being said, we're gonna sign off for this one. Hopefully the mics worked.
I know we didn't even check, dude.
I know that I've
Yeah.
been thinking about that for 36 minutes. But anyways, catch us, AJ. You know what AJ says: like, subscribe, share. In a little less than 4 weeks, we will be streaming on all platforms. We will be doing audio and video streaming on YouTube specifically, but on every where you get your podcasts. And so, that being said, I'm signing off. That's Aristotle. I'm Eduardo. See you guys next week.